I'll be so real. We caught life in this game. We caught life. I was shocked at how like lethargic we were. We just looked like we didn't have ideas. And Chelsea had a better first 15 minutes, and all of a sudden, cross comes in. Mudryk attempts the header, and it comes off Saliba's arm, and I think that's harsh. I think that's harsh because there's nowhere Saliba can put his arms. There's nowhere Saliba can put his arms. But listen, apparently these days that's the letter of the law. Like handballs are really harsh now. To be fair, I think if Arsenal was given a penalty like that objectively, I'll be like, that's harsh. I think that's harsh, man. I think that's harsh. And with the way Chelsea started off, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised they got the penalty. They took the onus. They were attacking, and we just looked stuck really. And yeah, man, it was a dubious decision, but it's one of them ones you just have to accept it. Cole Palmer and Sterling are literally going back and forth about who's taking a penalty, but Cole Palmer's feeling himself today, I lie. So it's not waking the guys up. We're still looking lethargic, and things aren't just connecting. Bro, 1 minute into the second half, you're thinking, all right, cool, Arsenal attack. Yeah, the onus is on you. You have to show why you were challenging for the title last season and you want to challenge again this season. So literally, I think we must have lost the ball. Sorry, during one of our early attacks. Like literally, this is like first 2 minutes. And we lost the ball. Ben White tried to prod it onto Odegaard. He couldn't reach it. Chelsea went down directly the other way. Mudryk was actually trying to cross it. He mishits it and it just catches David Raya out. And you know what? I don't know, is David Raya's height an issue? Is it the positioning? Because obviously there was a time when we were playing Tottenham and, for the first goal, remember the first goal? When the ball was looped over and he looked like he couldn't quite reach it. So he had to hack it down almost like he was playing basketball or something or volleyball. And we ended up conceding from that chance. I was like, yo, low key, wait, from the wide areas, is that going to be a thing where guys are going to be targeting David Raya? And listen, David Raya is already under enough pressure because Ramsdale's a fan favourite. And, David Raya is coming from Brentford. You've got to prove yourself. Arteta, you were the one that went out to get David Raya. You wanted David Raya before Aaron Ramsdale. Inaki Kanya's worked with David Raya. So after getting dunked on by Mudryk, I'm like, yo, surely this can't get any worse. Bro, Raya gives it straight to Cole Palmer, and I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a 3-0. It's going to round Raya, and it's going to cap off a horrible day at the office for him. But somehow he recovers, shows good agility, and he just palms the ball away from Cole Palmer. But I'm like, yo, we're living dangerously, and it could have been 3-0 down, and it's just not working really right now for us. I think they even took Mudryk off at this point. They brought on Nicholas Jackson. There was a similar opportunity that Nicholas Jackson had, but Ramsdale Raya perfectly timed the save and just snatched it off of him. So I was like, good recovery. But obviously this one with Cole Palmer was self-inflicted. The Jackson one, that was great goalkeeping actually. So it's like, I don't know, but I can't lie, in the moment I wasn't even thinking about it being great goalkeeping because I was still steaming from what just happened with Mudryk kind of thing in it. But looking back at it, it actually was good goalkeeping. But yeah, man, it's crazy because all of a sudden Raya looks nervous. He's having to apologise to everyone and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, it's just gonna go from bad to worse, man. But we caught life in this incident. And speaking of goalkeepers, Robert Sanchez, he's already got questions of him. At Chelsea, tries to play a pass straight through to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher looks like he's sleeping. Declan Rice literally storms through, intercepts it, and just smacks it across with the whole goal to aim at, and he whips it into the bottom left corner. It's a beautiful finish. Shout out Declan Rice, man, because listen, if Rice isn't on it like that, then we don't get anything from this game. BMT, big man thing. So I have to respect Rice for that, the pressing and just, still wanting it. And this is in the 77th minute, remember. So Chelsea were pretty much 30 minutes or so away from, getting home and dry with a nice 2-0 win, a nice cushy 2-0 win, because I got to give credit to Chelsea. They were doing their thing this game kind of thing. So the fact that the game just slipped away from this like this, they'll be disappointed, but at the same time, they'll be encouraged by, their performance. And they might start warming up towards, the winter period. So we're interested to see. Obviously, they've still got a tough run of fixtures, but yeah, man, some of the Chelsea fans could be like, oh, you know what, Sanchez actually sold. He actually sold this game because you know what, I think if Rice doesn't press like that, we don't get the goal and we don't eventually end up completing the comeback, which I'm gonna get onto next. But yeah, man, shout out Declan Rice because remember when last season we were 2-0 up against West Ham and you would think, oh, it's looking bleak for West Ham. They're 2-0 down 10 minutes, and he was the one that intercepted the flick from Partey and created the penalty opportunity. So I gotta give Rice his credit, man. I'll go give Rice his credit. He stepped up and that was a finish. I can't lie. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. So look, I'm like, oh, 2-1 is game on. I'm like, yo, Arsenal, never say never kind of thing. Yo, I'm not even trying to lose. I'm not trying to lose because the banter from Chelsea fans is just going to be off the rails. So I'm just like, yo, if you can just sneak a little draw, I'll take that. I'll take that. And now you see, so there's a turnover in possession. Havertz finds Saka. And Saka in this position, he's like, is he going to go down the line or is he going to whip it across? Bro, Trossard signals for Saka to whip it across. And Saka, I can't lie, didn't have his best game. Didn't look like he was fully fit. Kind of struggled against Cucurella. But this moment here, this is a moment of quality. That cross that he swings into Trossard, that in-swinging cross is amazing. Gusto is not checking his mirrors and Trossard sneaks in, man. Yeah, look at that, man. Trossard sneaking in at the back post. You see Trossard? He's him. He's really him. Like, Trossard has just been saving us. Saving us. Community Shield, he saved us. This game, he saved us from embarrassment. Like that. He saved Raya from further embarrassment. Obviously, Raya's going to be under heavy, heavy scrutiny, but the fact that we didn't lose, I think there's couple ounces of pressure taken just off. Because if, when you lose, things are always worse. So, listen, we bust case with this one. Trossard sneaking in at the back post, it was a great finish. And I'm like, 2-2, like, you know what? Given the fact that, I can't lie, I think we played abysmal this game. Nothing was working. Nothing was clicking. To take a draw from Stamford Bridge in that situation, you got to take it and move and just like move on to the next. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, sometimes matches don't really go the way you expect them to because, everyone would have said before the game, oh yeah, Arsenal's just going to wipe Chelsea on the floor and this and that. But hey, football's never simple.